Our journey to elbaf continues as we start the chapter with Morgan, Whirlpool, and Vivi in the World Economic Newspaper headquarters. Morgan is excitedly preparing next headlines to spread fear throughout the world. Morgan says, Law versus Blackbeard, Kid versus Redhead, and Strawhead murdering vegapunk, but Vivi stops him and says, You are lying. No smart person in the world will believe your news. Vivi confronts Morgan with Whirlpool. While Whirlpool tries to calm her down, Morgan is frustrated that Vivi doesn't fear his threats. The trust that Vivi has in the Strawhead is unmatched. Morgan says, I really don't care if the world sinks since my home is in the sky. Maybe it will be my era now. Wah ha 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 ha. Cut back to Egghead Island. We see Santomaru is leaving the island on a small boat. He's crying. Aikanu tries to call the Marines in Egghead, but everyone is down and there's no answer. Finally, Kizaru gets up and picks up the call. It's unclear if Kizaru was down too before Aikanu calls, but he's the only Marine awake at the moment. Kizaru says, I will order young Marines to report you everything once everyone wakes up. Aikanu asks about the safety of Saturn and the power plant. Then he says Kizaru is doing a lousy job. Kizaru replies to Aikanu seriously. Kizaru says, Sakazuki-san, have you ever killed your best friend? Am I being soft? Sakazuki-san. Aikanu doesn't respond. We see a mini flashback of Kizaru and Vegapunk's friendship up, like the day they first met or when Vegapunk starts building Egghead. Then Kizaru shouts in tears, If you have time to doubt my ability, then come and check it for yourself. You damn breath. Aikanu is shocked to hear Kizaru's tone and apologizes and says, I'm sorry, brother. Kizaru says, shut up, too late for that. Cut to elbaf ship. We see Strawhead crew only drink a little. Then they call off the feast since no one is in the mood. Nami, Usopp, Sanji, and Chopper are taking care of Lilith in the giant sofa. Suddenly Lilith wakes up. Chopper says, she's awake. I'm so glad. Nami says, are you alright, Lilith? Sanji says, Lilith-cha. Lilith looks around surprised while she touches her earpiece. Usopp says, they are on the giant ship. That's why everything is huge. Then they explain to Lilith what happened in Egghead. Usopp says, it's difficult to break this to you, but you are the only Vegapunk that we managed to rescue. We are really sorry. Then Lilith responds and says, it's fine, I understand now. I have just been told everything. Sanji says, been told? By whom? Lilith starts acting weirdly. First, he starts to cry like a child. As she says, just let me cry for a bit. Usopp says, I wonder what part of you is supposed to be evil. Lilith says, now I'm hungry. Usopp, that's fast. Usopp says, that was fast. They tell her she can eat the food that the giants have prepared for them on the table. Sanji wonders if Lilith is suddenly hungry because there's no connection with York anymore. Brooke says that the mood on the giant's table is a bit gloomy. Then we see a depressed Luffy eating. Very sad. Luffy finally speaks up, says, damn it, I made a promise. I said I would save the Apple Man, but I couldn't even do that even though I'm a Yonko. Chopper says Luffy is in a serious state too. He is really down right now, so he has only eaten 5 clusters of grapes. Lily says, I think that's enough already. I cried earlier for everyone's dead, but it's only dead. To put it simply, all of us are still alive. We only died by your definition. Chopper says, what? Did they become ghosts? Lily says, what I want to say is that you fulfilled your promise, so there's no need to be sad, Luffy. After Lilith sweats, Luffy's back to his happy self. Then he comes out of the deck and jumps over the giant's table. Usopp tells Zoro, who's in the sunny, that Luffy is back to normal. Then all Straw Hat's crew and Lilith join the party. Robin is hugging Chopper like a stuffed toy. Robin says, if we go to elbaf, Sol will be. But Chopper cuts in and says, I'm happy for you, Robin. Then the giant says, Vegapunk said the world will be moved by the guy who finds the One Piece. Who do you think will be the king of pirates? Luffy says, "Hey, who do you think I even became? Why do you think I even became a pirate?" In an epic final double page of the chapter, we can see the Straw Hats pirate, Lilith the Giant's pirate celebrating and toasting all together while Luffy replies to the Giant's question, "Even if you guys gonna try and stop me, it's obvious that I will be the one that will become the king of pirates." The narrator says all the ships sails towards the northeast direction to the long-anticipated land of the giants. In the last panel of the chapter, we cut to elbaf. There we can see a silhouette of a person who is drinking on elbaf shore. A mysterious person says, "Come." That's pretty much all the spoilers.